Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another edition of Think Different Television. Now we're doing inequalities, but it's a little bit more complicated. Ooh. All right, so check this out. Here is the first problem called school. Okay, Lewis has test scores of 90, 87, 70, 97, and 94. Not bad. He would like to finish with an average score of at least 88. Write and solve an inequality to find the minimum score Lewis must earn in order to achieve his goal. Okay, so this is very common, and I know a lot of people want to know how to do this because everyone's very grade conscious. They want to know how to get that grade that's going to make them happy, and so here's an example of that. So we have 90, 87, 70, 97, and 94. So I wrote that down in my notebook like this. So we got inequalities with grades. That's my title for today, inequalities with grades. So here's the grade so far of Lewis. So how do we find the average? What are we going to do? So what's his average right now? Let's see. So you got 90 plus 87 plus 70 plus 97 plus 94. So you add up all the numbers, and then you divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and divide by 5. So right now, Lewis is looking at an 87.6. He wants at least an 88. So what score does he need? Does he need 100? Does he need a 95? Does he need 92? I don't know. You can guess and check if you want, but mathematically, it's easier to do. So this is what we're going to do to find this. So in order to find the average, you add up what you have, and then you divide by the number. So this is what the setup looks like. So you have 90 plus 87, write this down with me, plus 70 plus 97 plus 94. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tests or assignments under his belt, plus X. What's X represent? That represents his next assignment, his next test. And so how many assignments or tests is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So before I divided by 5, right? With this I divided by 5, but now I'm dividing by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including that next test. Okay, so this is his average right here. It has to be at least 88. So at least is not less than. If you must be at least this tall to ride this ride, you have to be that tall or higher. And so it's greater than or equal to 88. So his average has to be greater than or equal to 88. There you go. So how do we solve this thing? Okay, there's a number of things we can do. One of the things we can do is just add up all these first. So we actually did it here. 90 plus 87 plus 70 plus 97 plus 94 was 438. So when you add up all these, you get 438. So 438 plus X divided by 6 is greater than or equal to 88. Rewrite it like that. Okay. So what's next thing? What's the opposite of dividing by 6? Yeah, multiplying by 6. And so 6 divided by 6 is 1. And 1 times this stuff is that stuff, right? 438 plus X is greater than or equal to 88 times 6 is 528. All right, divide by subtract 438, and X is greater than or equal to, subtract 438, 90. So his next test must be at least a 90. So he could get a 91, he could get a 95, he could get a 100, he could get a 99. He just has to have a 90 in order to get that 88 score. So that is the answer for that. So he needs a minimum of 90. If he gets an 89, nope, his average is not 88. Sorry. It's got to be 90 or higher. Well, let's try this one. Number 2. Here is the next one. Bowling, okay. Over the last 2 weeks, Diego has bowling scores of 120, 134, 162, 115, and 125. He would like to have an average score of at least 130. Write and solve an inequality to find the minimum score Diego needs to achieve his goal. Okay, try this one on your own. So I want you to write this down. So he's got 120, 134, 162, 115, and 125. He needs at least a 130. See if you can do it exactly like me. Pause the video and go. All right, see if you got it. So 120 plus 134 plus 162 plus 115 plus 125. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games already locked in plus the next game. Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always count multiple times to make sure I'm not messing this up. So I need to divide by 6 is at least greater than or equal to 130. Okay. So let's add up all these right here. So I have 120 plus 134 plus 162 plus 115 plus 125 is 656. Plus x over 6 is greater than or equal to 130. Mr. Irish, can't I just multiply by 6 to start? Yeah, you can do that too. Or you can add either one, you're going to get the right answer. So now I'm going to multiply by 6 here. 6 divided by 6 is 1. And so 656 plus x is going to equal to 131 times 6. 131 times 6 is 786. Subtract 656. X is going to equal to minus 656. And you get 130. So he needs at least a 130 on that next game to average 130. So you could have 131, 132, 140, 150, 300. Anything that is 130 or higher. There you go. All right, last but not least, we need one more, don't we? One more. Make sure we actually know it. Here it is. Okay, this one right here on the left. Here, I want you to solve on your own A, B, C, or D. What do you get? Monday through Thursday, Michaela spent 75, 60, 95, and 55 minutes practicing the piano. Suppose she wants to average practice time to be at least 70 minutes from Monday through Friday. Which inequality represents the time she must practice on Friday? Go. All right, let's see what we got. So 75, 60, 95, and 55 minutes. She wants to practice at least 70 minutes per day. Okay. So 75 plus 60 plus 95 plus 55 plus Friday's time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, Monday through Friday, has to be at least 70. Let's solve this differently this time. Let's multiply by 5 first. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, and then you got 75 plus 60 plus 95 plus 55 plus x is greater than or equal to 70 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. Times the 10 is 350. Bam. Now I can add all these up. Get the same answer. If I added first, 75 plus 60 plus 95 plus 55 is 285. 285 plus x is greater than or equal to 350 minus 285. 350 minus 285 is 65. So Michaela must practice at least 65 minutes on Friday to average at least 70 minutes per day per the entire week. There we go. So 66, 67, 68, 100, 10 hours, whatever. Those all work. Nice job, everybody. Good work.